Man, there are some really freaky people out there. I just had a guy stop me in the middle of the road. Thought about running him over. I didn't. And I rolled the window down. He says, am I on such and such a road? I said, yeah, you are. He says, can you give me a ride into town, man? Some people said they were gonna shoot me if I didn't get out of the road. I'm like, what people? Oh, them people down there, man. And he starts walking around the front of my truck to go get in the passenger door, and I just drove away. Weirdos. So, yeah. Day and age, sign of times, whatever you want to call it. So today what I'm going to do is just get back to spraying, finish the fields off. We got rain coming tomorrow afternoon. That's going to give me 24 hours of good action on those weeds. So let's go, let's grow. Well, today I figured I'd go ahead and check the fuel, because we got the fuel gauge. Straight down, straight up. Ooh, we're only above half tank, barely. Beep, beep. There you go. So, I'm going to throw 5 gallons in it. That'll help. I want to explain something real quick here, because I think there's a lot of confusion, at least in the farming community on YouTube. Most farming channels are bragging channels. They're really to see who can piss farther. Some of them, and there's a pretty good sized channel that I heard say, well, I started my channel so that people that never farmed before could come to my channel and see how it's done. No, you didn't. You started your channel so you could get into pissing contests with, you know, Bob's farm and Dave's farm and Jeff's farm and this farm and that farm, and you could show how much better you were and this and that. I'm not that guy. I really am the guy that makes videos so that people that have never farmed before and do not understand any of this, or maybe have a rudimentary understanding of it, can come to my channel and go, oh, I never knew that. An epiphany. I give them enlightenments. So just to break the confusion, this channel is absolutely not in a pissing contest with anybody that's ever farmed before, or anybody else that has a YouTube channel that farms currently and makes videos and uploads them. Capiche? All right, so it's a day later, and I had a couple of people, and you're not farmers, and I really dig that, and you never have farmed before. So, and they asked me about crushing the plants. Well, here you go. All right, they're already starting to stand up. Tonight we're getting rain, and the day after we're getting rain. Now you can see the tire track. There's the steer tire, and there's the sprayer tire, just barely outside of it. And, you know, yeah, you can tell that I did run over some beans. But in 2 days from now, I'll come back and do a little mini update, like a 15-second injection into another video, and I'll show you those beans will look just as good as the ones I didn't run over. And if I didn't know any better, I'd say this field's already starting to change colors. Now you see why I bought new steer tires for the M? Just a little issue there. Oh, he's crapping the grill. What's up, McCormick? That's McCormick, and these are all his deer rings. Yep, you head right in the coop and get yourself a drink on a nice hot day like today. Let's talk about the crops for a minute. All right, so this is a soybean field that I planted a couple of weeks ago. In fact, I think it was 2 weeks ago today, and it's really taken off. This has been one of the best growing seasons that I've seen in many years, and maybe the best to date. For a lot of you that are not farmers, you did ask how I run over these soybeans and don't destroy them. Well, I can tell you, they're tough little suckers, and I also told you in my spraying video that I'd come back here and you'd have a hard time finding where I ran them over a week or so later. And guess what? You ain't the only one, because I'm having a hard time finding where I ran them over. They stand right up. I sprayed with the H, and it's a lightweight tractor in comparison to most, but we're looking real good here. Real good coverage. Yeah, and yes, that's a 510 grain drill that I used. And I left me some walking rows too. I can't stand not being able to get down through and walk my rows and whatnot. If I need to get in here and backpack, I don't have to fight chest-high beans to get through this stuff. So I've learned basically how I do it is when I'm planting, and some of you may have seen this, so it could be redundancy, but when I'm planting, I just double the tire over. When I come down through, the tire was on this side, next pass, it's on that. So it's double the width of the tire, and that's plenty of space to walk. And you think, well, that's wasted ground. Well, then I could counter argue and say, so are guys wasting ground that plant on 15 or 30 inch rows, which these are not. These are 7-inch rows, and I'll get good canopy on this and good coverage. And if I got to walk with a backpack up and down, no big deal. I'm not like, I have no aversions to exercise and getting out and about. You know, wait all winter, wait all miserable winter, I should say, to get out and do stuff like this, and I just love it. So yeah, that's what's going on. That's a crop update. Another place to walk right there, double tire. And this is what 7-inch rows look like. Let's go, let's grow.